In a world where legends are few and heroes even fewer, there stood one man who defied pain, gravity, and time itself. From the roaring arenas to the hearts of millions, he was the immortal face of wrestling. But today, that legend has fallen. The world is in shock as we confirm the heartbreaking news. Wrestling icon Hulk Hogan has passed away at the age of 71. He wasn't just a wrestler, he was a movement. Born Terry Eugene Bollea, Hulk Hogan wasn't built for the ordinary. With his towering 6 feet 7 inches frame, unmistakable handlebar mustache, signature bandana, and booming charisma, he exploded onto the wrestling scene in the early 1980s and never looked back. To millions, he was professional wrestling. The face of WWE during its golden era, Hogan wasn't just an athlete, he was a cultural icon. From WrestleMania main events to blockbuster movie roles, from action figures to Saturday morning cartoons, Hulkamania was more than hype, it was history. During the 80s and 90s, Hulk Hogan was the ultimate good guy. With slogans like train, say your prayers, and eat your vitamins, he inspired generations of kids and adults alike. He body-slammed Andre the Giant. He faced off against the likes of Randy Savage, the Ultimate Warrior, and Ric Flair. Every time he ripped his shirt or pointed that finger and shouted, "What you gonna do, brother?" Millions knew magic was about to happen. Later, he shocked the world again when he turned heel and joined the NWO, New World Order, in WCW, proving he could reinvent himself and dominate any stage. Whether red and yellow or black and white, Hogan was the main event. Sources close to the Hogan family have confirmed that the wrestling legend passed away peacefully in his home in Clearwater, Florida, on Wednesday morning. Initial reports suggest Hogan may have suffered a cardiac arrest while resting. Emergency services were called around 6:15 a.m., but despite life-saving efforts, he was pronounced dead shortly after arrival at the hospital. He was 71 years old. The news has sent shockwaves through the wrestling community and beyond. Fans, celebrities, and fellow wrestlers have been pouring out their grief, tributes, and memories on social media. Behind the spotlight, Hogan's journey was not without battles. Over the years, he underwent multiple back and knee surgeries, publicly wrestled with personal issues, and found himself at the center of legal and media storms. Yet, every time he was knocked down, he stood back up. He found faith. He rebuilt broken relationships. And most of all, he never stopped showing love to his fans. In recent years, Hogan had been active in charity work, visiting children's hospitals and mentoring younger wrestlers behind the scenes. He was still appearing at WWE and independent events, sometimes as a host, sometimes just to surprise the crowd. Every time he appeared, the roar was deafening. The legend was never forgotten. Within minutes of the news, tributes began pouring in from every corner of the industry. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson wrote, "I wouldn't be who I am without Hulk Hogan. You made us believe in heroes. Rest easy, brother." John Cena posted, "The greatest to ever do it. An honor to share a ring with you. Hulkamania lives forever." Vince McMahon, former WWE CEO, released a statement. Hulk Hogan transcended the sport. He was larger than life, a true friend, and a cornerstone of WWE history. Even AEW, WWE's rival promotion, posted a heartfelt tribute. "Legends never die. Thank you, Hulk, for paving the way." Outside the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, a memorial of flowers, candles, and Hogan memorabilia has begun to grow. Fans gathered in silence, many in tears, wearing Hulkamania shirts and bandanas. In Times Square, a giant digital billboard displayed a tribute montage. Hulk Hogan, 1953 to 2025. Forever immortal. Wrestling schools, gyms, and community centers around the country have announced candlelight vigils and watch parties in his memory. His family's statement. In a brief but emotional message, Hogan's children Brooke and Nick said, "He was our hero long before he was the world's. A loving father, a strong protector, and a gentle giant. We are devastated, but comforted in knowing he left this world surrounded by love." Hogan had also recently reconciled with his ex-wife Linda and had been spending more time with his grandchildren. A close friend mentioned he was the happiest and most at peace he'd been in years. The WWE has announced a special tribute episode of Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown dedicated to Hogan's life and legacy. A public memorial is expected to be held at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, site of WrestleMania 37, and is already being dubbed Hulkamania's Final Ride. Fans will be able to attend, pay respects, and relive some of his most iconic moments. Few people in history have left behind such an indelible mark. Hulk Hogan changed the face of wrestling. He brought it to living rooms around the world and made believers out of skeptics. He was loud, proud, and unstoppable. But more than anything, he taught us to never give up. That no matter the odds, the power of belief and the power of Hulkamania could carry us through. Outro, emotional but inspiring. He once said, "To all my little Hulkamaniacs, believe in yourself and you can do anything." Today, the ring is empty. The music has faded, but the echoes of a legend live on forever. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. You slammed giants, fought demons, and made us all feel like champions.